get it through StreamYard. I don't know. I don't know how StreamYard works. I think that's what it's supposed to do, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Hey, am I super quiet? Do I sound good?
No, how am I?
You sound good.
All
Yeah,
right, good.
you sound good. I like the shirt too. Is that just a blue shirt or is that like a what is that?
I saw cars during the day, so if anybody needs a car, come see your boy. It's Urban Ford in Ferndale for Woodward and I'm.
I saw that, man. I saw that on X. You're like, hey, come debate me. Did anybody take a test drive and debate you?
They didn't take the test drive, but someone did come and they brought pizza. So shout out to
Oh, that's fire.
yeah, shout out to my guy Abe who came through.
Okay,
Shout
okay.
out to Joe Denaj. I'm hoping I'm saying that one right. He bought a Mustang today for me. So shout out to him.
Nice.
Congratulations to him. I gave him a Sam Laporta signing. Yeah, sometimes I might have a random autograph in my drawer. If you buy a car from me that day, it's yours. Just saying.
Yo, that's fire. So he
You
knew
never
you
know.
from content or no?
So he walked in looking for someone else, but that guy took the day off, and then he recognized me from content. So like
That's sick, dude.
it was
That's
pretty
sick.
awesome. It was pretty dope. I'm not
So
gonna
you,
lie.
so you do ride-alongs though. Like if someone wants to test drive, you're like, yo, let me sit in that car with you, or you let them do
If if they want me, I mean, I don't want to like make them uncomfortable or put pressure on them. Like, yeah, this is awesome, isn't it? I don't want to be that guy.
it. That's what I was wondering. Like you let them do their thing, or you like hop in too. You're like,
Yeah.
hold up, let me drive. You sit in the passenger seat, see what it's like.
What would you prefer if you buying a car? You rather the person go with you, or you solo?
Nah, I want to go by myself.
You want to go by yourself? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
usually let people do. I'm like, yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Do you
Hey
like
man,
to-
no, that's sweet, dude.
You're
I think
sweet.
that's sweet. Doing selling cars, man. I think that's pretty cool, man. That's probably a good skill, man. I would think. Like you're probably learning a lot there, dude. This is so off topic.
No, you're good.
Man, yo, the thing dropped. Did you watch the video? Did you watch the video of it? The Lions put?
I did. What'd you think?
I didn't see it yet, so I was just wondering, like, yo, do you want me to play it? I don't know how long it is, or we could just go to the.
Let's play it. This would let's do that.
Okay, so Chad, we're gonna throw it up right now. We're gonna react to the Lions posted a video. We've both seen the schedule. We're gonna make like our way too early prediction, sort of like just kind of playing around. Obviously, these aren't like set in stone or nothing, but just like initial reactions to it. I'm sure we'll both have them like 17-0 or something. But okay, let's do it. This is what the Lions posted today. Let me know if you can hear. Put a 1 if y'all can hear this.
Hi, I'm Tim. I'm Sam. We're the advertising team the Lions hired to release the schedule. And we said, well, we've got a lot of great ideas for that.
A lot of the ideas they just like were like, no.
Some of them they said these are dangerous. Let's say we were met with pushback.
A lot of pushback, a lot of hurt feelings. I think would be a big mistake if we didn't say them out loud just to get some reassurance.
Just to get them off of our chest.
You're going to do an attack ad on Fanatics because they leaked the jersey before it came out. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
That's not.
Yo, I thought that was Mike, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. At first,
Mike Kimber?
yo, doesn't it look like him?
No.
Now I kind of do right there. He's done that face.
You think all white people look the same? Is that what this is?
Nah. Yo, see, now you did me. That don't look like it. That don't look like a face that he would make. Pause that image. Cut his face out.
No.
All right.
I mean, they got like the gray thing going on, maybe.
No, you see it. He probably owns that shirt too. What kind of shirt is that, bro? Didn't it hit? Okay. They could have hooked him up with like a.
Not yours to give out.
Then we're going to dox them, say where the owner lives and where the second in command lives. They said that's not good. They said that's mean.
And they said it was like dangerous.
It's like illegal or something, whatever. It's like, shh.
Yeah, sure. Then we said, well, how about we have a little talk with the referees of the Dallas game?
Just a little talk.
Just a little talk.
First commercial to have swears in it. Sorry, I'm jumping the gun, but we were going to do.
Yeah.
At the very least, people would go, what the hell did that just say?
Then we came up with the idea of like, when we built this machine, the Liontron 2000. And so like the idea of it is that it like turns on and then you,
yeah, we don't really know.
You put a hot dog in there and somehow it disappears.
A hot dog that size, motherfucker.
Oh, it's not supposed to do that.
Is it not? Oh, it's cold. Whatever's coming out of there is cold.
Did you put some in this?
I didn't put smoke in it. We just glued a bunch of to a box.
The fire department came by and said, stop.
Everybody's telling us to stop doing what we're trying to do.
You could use this and then say, Lionotron 2000, what's the schedule look like? And you got to be the Lionotron 2000.
I don't know. What do you want me to do? Do a voice from it?
Be a robot. Can we talk about this in the back? I don't understand why you're trying to undermine. They said no. They said, what is it? What does it do? We said, we don't know.
But you said no to everything, so what do you expect us to do? The Lions have said, hey, how about we just release the list just without any attacking people?
That's your idea.
Yeah, they loved it because it's their idea. So without any further ado,
Here's the
schedule.
Here's the schedule. These are the teams. Look at
Wait,
this.
wait.
That's gonna
Wait, time out, Easy. What are we doing here?
All right, listen. I don't want to judge. All right, I told you I know a guy. I don't want to hurt feelings, but I could have did this. We could have did this. There's no
I'm
plan
just
here.
confused.
Is
it like a heat?
In the improv?
Yeah.
I don't. Hey,
See, and they kill the production, though. We know that they kill the production.
they did kill
when they
production.
do it.
It's not their fault that these guys are delivered. I'll say that.
Yeah, I'm just confused. I'm like wondering if there's a hidden meaning here. I'm trying to look at like
No.
what are we looking at? Does
No,
the light
it's-
bulb mean something?
Listen, I'll put it to you this way, Dion. Right. By the way,
Huh.
anybody from the Lions team is listening. Me and Dion could easily do this. All right. This is the reason why their show got canceled. That's all I'm saying. Detroit is no
Yo,
longer
their
a show.
got canceled.
I'm pretty sure the show's canceled. They don't do it for me.
Wait. These two dudes have a show?
Yeah, these two dudes have a show, had a show, past tense. This
Okay.
feels very disrespectful. I'm not trying
I
I'm
didn't.
not trying to do that. They had a show called Detroiters, and it's no longer. Let me make sure.
Okay, see, I didn't know who they were. I've seen the dude on the right before. I didn't know who he was. So I was just okay. I thought you were talking about like the release got canceled or something.
Yeah. Detroiters was canceled by Comedy Central in 2018 after 2 seasons.
Oh, they were on Comedy Central? Okay. They were
Yeah.
doing their thing. Okay. Hey, look, man. I'm just saying I thought there was a hidden meaning or something here. Like I feel like there's something deep to this because they got like a light here, or maybe they ran out of time or something.
Nah.
Is it do they do anything
gonna be a
else?
good game.
It's going to be a great one.
That one's gonna be fun.
Great job, Mike North.
Yeah, Mike North. What a great schedule.
Go Lions. They're going to win.
Easy. We should have did a schedule reveal, dude. We should have made a skip, bro.
Are they
Are they
coming
coming in from the top down, up from the bottom up?
side?
Good, man.
Do me a favor.
No
do
one,
one.
so I want opportunities, in my market here with the Detroit Lions, and or maybe these guys. Obviously, they're involved here locally. But yeah, no, this wasn't great.
Yeah, do a silly one. Have a silly one that bounces all around.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Why'd you try to?
Like, I literally,
robot?
never mind.
Because I thought you'd be amazing at it. Let's do one that comes in like this.
One team comes from here.
Then we'll look at it like this.
Here, oh, start.
Okay.
Yo, he looked like Mike. I ain't gonna lie, man. He do
The
look
one
like
that
Mike,
starts
bro.
this small and then gets as big as the screen.
Yeah, one that I'm holding in my hand right here.
Oh, I want.
I'm doing it already. No, even if he's holding his hand, just do it on my hand.
All right, fine. Do one that is holding it in my hand.
No, that's the same. Do one
What
that's
up,
coming out of
Boom?
your mouth.
What up, Danny? We scheduled, but
Thanks for giving me that.
you're welcome.
Do the robot voice.
I'm not doing the robot voice. Have one that was in robot font.
This one's Thanksgiving.
Right after
Okay.
the
If
parade.
anybody else left,
Turkey if you win. We'll be eating turkey.
why
Hey,
is
that's
it
like the-
one like that though? Because did they do the robot voice? Is that
no,
it?
he didn't do the robot voice. They just put it in robot font. It looks like like an old video game font.
Yeah, no. I
That's
listen.
too slow.
Shouldn't matter, right? Winning these games is what matters. But
we've done that they
other teams did so many more cooler
There's the last
things.
game. There it is. Well, not the last game.
No, that's not the last game. That's
Was it-
the last of the regular
Regular
season
season.
game. We'll see you after.
Yeah, oh yeah. We appreciate you. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for believing.
Go Lions.
Go Lions.
That's it. That was
I
it.
was really nervous. That was bad.
Yeah, no, I think it was good.
I think you were good. I think I was
Thank
bad.
you. I know I was good.
Dude.
I think you did. Okay.
Nah, there's something deeper here, Easy. There's got to be, bro. Because look,
There's not, man.
they have a Vikings thing, right? And then they have 2 Bears logos. Now, but watch this.
Now zoom in.
It's different.
What do you mean?
You see how now it's all Vikings?
Okay, play it. What
So
are they
why
talking about?
why did that move?
Hold on, play it.
Now
while
it's
on
Packers.
the Vikings and see. It's probably just rotating the NFC North, maybe. All right.
You think so?
I mean,
Maybe-
we
maybe
only
they're, like,
saw those
saying
2
something.
logos so far.
Yeah, that's true. They had the Bears in there
The
though.
Lions.
Look, it's
It's probably the NFC North. No, it's only 3 teams.
Packers, Lions, Vikings. Now it's all Vikings. What are they talking about? Maybe they're talking about something.
And then you.
Oh, you know what?
Just say.
Then we came up with the idea
Because
of
the
like.
band, I don't know. I don't.
Easy. I think there's something deep here. We're
I
just,
don't know.
it's
Is
just
there?
like,
Is there really though?
I'll say this. Whoever, I don't know who put this together. I'm assuming, is this the same people that do like Hard Knocks and stuff, or like at least some of them? They,
No.
or not Hard Knocks. I'm sorry. Inside the Den.
Oh yeah, they're phenomenal at that stuff. Like,
They
great.
feel every single production thing. So I feel like it would not surprise me there was something real deep to this. Look, I see what they were doing. Maybe they just didn't have a lot of time. You know what I mean? I see what they were doing.
I can see
Like,
that.
yo, you know, it's comedic a little bit. Like, hey, we have this thing.
Well, here's the thing though, because other teams have whole like 3D animations and like the other teams are doing it big. Like I'll say that.
Man, you know, it's just easy. I don't want to stick on this too long. I'm just kind of confused. Like, there's got to be,
like, for instance, the Falcons. They did theirs. Remember NFL Street? You ever play that game?
Yeah, NFL Street was fire.
Yeah, the Falcons just recreated NFL Street.
Ooh, that's kind of sweet. I kind of want to see that.
It is actually dope. And I forget, I think it was the Chiefs. The Chiefs did The Sims.
The Chiefs did The Sims. Oh,
Yeah.
The Sims is classic. One of the best games ever, man.
I'm looking to see if the Houston Texans did anything sweet. I don't think they did.
Okay, but like last thing. If we said like there's parts here, right? Could each part represent something? Like this lantern thing.
Ugh.
Wait, so I don't know. Chad, I don't know. I'm gonna move off it. All right, that's the release thing.
It wasn't great. Just say it. Oh no, we'll say what we're saying because we're saving face that way. Yeah, we don't know what they're doing. We're just missing it. We're not smart.
Yeah, we could be. Hey, there could be, man. I don't know.
I kind of like what the Texans did. I mean, it's at least like, what's the word I'm looking for here?
Bro,
Texans just smashed everything. They took every team and they just went and smashed it with different stuff.
Okay, but did you like last year's though? Remember they did they had the police guy.
Dan, I'm not trying to offend anyone. Why are you asking me these questions?
I'm just asking if you liked it. I'm just curious. Did you like last year's?
No, that's just cool. The Sims one probably was, like, I want to, like, what's something like cool. We could have did cars because Ford, right? They could have rolled out a different color car every time, or like crash test dummy. That's what I would have did. Pick a car, the color of your opponent's team. Smash,
bro. The NFL, the street thing looks fire. Who did the Sims? Who did the Sims? It's the last quote. Who did the Sims?
Let me double check. Let me be sure. I'm pretty sure.
I want to see just a little bit of that, and then we're gonna get to this.
Yes. Yeah, you know what? And play it actually because I do want to see it too. Is that cool? Can we do that?
Yeah. The Sims one.
Yeah, let me just make sure I'm right on this though, because it could be a whole other team.
What's their record going to be? The NFL predictions came out, and they have the Lions the best record, 13 wins.
It definitely.
See, that doesn't make me confident though, to be honest. That dude is like
the Chiefs is
way off.
The Texans. The Texans and Chiefs literally did the same thing. The Chiefs quoted this thing. They said in honor of smashing it last year.
It would.
Oh, Titans killed it, kind of.
Okay, I'm just gonna look it up real quick because I'm really curious. Like which one is the Sims one?
All right, okay, yeah.
Oh, Chargers.
Of course, the Chargers kill it every year.
Nah, see, this is nasty. Easy. This is nasty, dude.
The Chargers kill it every year, bro. Every year.
Oh my.
See,
dude, they have the little thought bubbles. Like they got to go to the bathroom. Oh my goodness, bro. This is crazy. Hey, this is crazy.
This is no short time. You can't short time it. All right. Why
did they got him looking like a clown?
All the Raiders clowns. Cam Newton. That guy's supposed to be Cam Newton. They're boxing. The Panthers.
Easy. This is crazy.
Steelers. I don't get this one. In the club, he's hiding his face. Number 2. What is it? I don't get this one.
I don't know.
Oh, quarterbacks. 2 quarterbacks, maybe.
Okay.
Chiefs.
Okay, this one makes sense.
Oh, they're doing Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Byron
Golfin.
What's the Oregon?
Golfin. See the Oregon thing on his shirt?
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, he likes to fish.
Walmart. Broncos. Oh, they're trading. They shipped out all the players. Yeah.
Dang, wait, what did they get in return, though? Did he even give him anything?
No,
Was that like a?
doesn't look
Oh,
like it. He's just him going there. So yeah, there's no.
Yo, she doesn't want it. Look at her face. Easy, watch her. Look at. She doesn't want. Yo, she was trying to not take him, man.
The
No, that's crazy.
savagery. Look,
Because
at
they cut Simmons, right?
Yep, they cut Simmons. Remember, he was yelling at Russell Wilson too. He was yelling at that lady.
That's true. Oh, dang, they went deep on this one.
Cardinals.
This was like the Michigan thing. I don't know if it was the Michigan thing, but I remember seeing this one. Okay, I don't know what that. Whoa.
Subtle.
What are we doing?
Hey, yo, who's naked?
Yes. And this is the. Oh snap!
Oh, Zion. They made Zion.
So they're mad at Zion.
Blue Doll. Oh,
okay, this is the movie.
Rewind. This one's nice. This is nasty. They killed it.
Okay, this one.
Remember the Saints Bounty Gate?
Yes.
The Minneapolis Miracle happened against the Saints.
Right.
Kevin James plays Sean in the Netflix movie, and they know PI.
And they got the NOLA.
Yeah. So there's a Saints voodoo doll, and they're picking like how they want to f them over.
Why is it a Falcons guy though? He's just there.
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay.
The Browns, the Elks.
Yeah. That's tough. Ooh.
Titans.
Is that Earnhardt? Repo man. Yo, this thing is detailed, bro. This is crazy.
What's that?
Is there music? I can't play that.
Is it? Is it copyright music?
Yeah, I think it's just music. Yeah, I don't know if it's copyright. I'm not gonna even play with it.
Eat Joe Burrow. Oh, there's a Michigan.
John Harbaugh.
Oh, it's the Ravens. Oh, I'm an idiot. What? It's right in the bottom right-hand corner.
Dang, yo, this is kind of crazy. Actually, I like this one. Lamar Jackson, Johnny. Okay. I don't know that.
Jim and John Harbaugh, brothers.
This ain't even the lines.
That's Kurt.
Yo, this. Check, come on, man. Oh, that was CJ. They had CJ in there.
CJ Gardner-Johnson.
Yeah, I think with the tattoos they're saying because he tattooed like every logo on his team on his.
Let me see.
Which team was that? Yeah, it had to be the Philly or not Philly.
Quick. Oh, you went way too back. What are you doing?
Did I go too far back? Okay.
You went way too far back.
My bad. Well, he said that a minute ago, so I'm just.
Go. All right, it's too far. Never mind.
Okay. Wait, this is Philly. Oh, no, that's not Philly. That's Kansas City. See, I don't know. Okay, I must have.
Man.
This guy.
All right, just leave it. Yeah, but we're here to see. Is it CJ?
Yo, who was on that? Who was on that screen? My bad. Who's on that screen, though? Fart? Or no, part 42.
What?
Who the fluff did I marry? Okay, I don't know what's going on. What's going on, bro? Oh, that's because they took the two quarterbacks?
Oh, there's Quavo. There's Amigos, maybe.
Okay.
Oh, Michael Penix going to the party and ruining his groove.
Yeah, that's nasty. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Goes okay. You can see the Kelsey's mom's there.
Yep. And, you know, savagery. You're gonna start putting people's moms in there. That's wild. There's the wolf. Oh,
McAfee.
Did you know that about that wolf?
What?
Oh my God, that is McAfee.
It's McAfee, right? And then I do know what that is. Yeah, he's the guy that got arrested, right?
Yeah, he was like a bank robber.
Dang, they went crazy.
They're chefing up, Chef Baker, maybe. Oh, Burger. Let Baker cook. Oh,
yo,
Broncos.
Yo, easy. They're going crazy. Dang, he made a wish. He's about to fall in there. Oh no. Did you mean dead cap? Easy, that's crazy, bro. This thing is nasty. You probably couldn't see that it was blocking you. It said, "Did you mean dead cap?"
That's filthy work. There's Gronk. Your dynasty has ended, but the town lives on. There's no reason to let this house stay empty. Would you like to restart? Patriots rebuild.
Oh, this is crazy. This is.
They keep calling the Raiders.
Wait. Yeah, well, they did get smoked, though. That's true.
The Raiders whooped the Chargers' ass, though.
They did. They're showing it. They're family, trust, respect. I don't know what that says. Man, they went all out. I mean, look.
They killed it.
Hey, yo, that dessert. This is crazy, man. They even got like that. Like, it's not too detailed. It really looks like The Sims.
Is that Rodgers?
I think so. Yeah, it has the 8.
Damn, that's savage because I don't think they're playing the Jets. If
Well,
they just did the whole schedule release, I don't know if they did or not.
What is happening?
They drafted a new quarterback, maybe.
The Jets did?
I don't know.
I don't know. There was a baby. All right, easy. Let's get into the schedule.
They killed. See, that's how you do it, though.
That was incredible. That was incredible.
To be fair, they have like Silicon Valley and stuff like that. Like we'll have that here soon. We're restoring the clock.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Here in Detroit, we got the old train station. We're restoring. It's gonna be like a tech company.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do like our I'm just gonna use Canva for this. We're gonna do like our early predictions kind of thing. We're gonna separate them too. So I'm gonna put mine will be on the left of each team. Easy, we'll put you on the right of each team. Your prediction.
Okay.
And I may have to put that in there so people know. What's up, the truth? Bye week after 4. What a joke. Okay, are we upset about that? That's the earliest you can get a bye week, right? Broderick Martin heading to this 2024 season.
I can be upset about it, and like I get we have to make content, but like what me being upset about it is not gonna change anything. It is what it is. You know? Mm-hmm. Like it is what it is. I don't think it ruins anything.
I feel like the bye week personally, like I think, ideally, like if you were just to do it, you'd always want it in the middle. But
yeah,
you don't really know how valuable it's going to be because you don't know where your team's going to be at. Like it could be extremely valuable that week. It's like, yo, thank goodness we had that bye week because we got to go to Dallas and this dude was going to miss a week. I mean, it could be a key player, but you don't know during that time. I think every player would prefer the middle of the season because like I get an off week. We're already ramped up, but it's at the same time, it's like, yo, that bye week could have been huge. They were coming off a loss and we stumbled to Arizona, but like, yo, we got to get back on track. Like that bye week could be so valuable depending on where your roster's health is actually at.
Yeah.
Maybe Ragnar needs a week.
I get that. I mean, maybe it's good that it's like that. Wow.
I don't think we'll ever know until it happens.
So San Fran's going to be on, was that a Monday night game?
Yeah. San Fran's, that might be Sunday. Wait, is that Monday? Because Sunday, it'd be last week. No, it's not last week. It might be Monday. You might be right.
17, second week from before last week. It is Monday, actually. I'm looking at ESPN right now.
Yeah, that's
Seattle's a Monday night game. That one's not ABC, though, not ESPN. That's weird.
Someone said they had 2 Monday night games, probably. That there's another one. There's a Titans play, too. That's why.
Yeah, we play Seattle on Monday night, and we play – yeah. That makes sense. So, hold on. 2.
5. We have 5 and then Thanksgiving. Because we have Green Bay. We have opener.
So 6.
LA Rams Sunday night. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, 6 in total, yeah.
How about this?
This could be 7, actually, with Minnesota.
I'm calling it right now. All right. Screen record if you want, whoever's watching. December 5th, that Thursday night game against Green Bay, we're going to wear the black jerseys. Prime Video.
So this one, we're gonna wear the black jerseys right here at home.
Yes.
Why?
Thursday night games usually wear those colors.
Color rush. Yep.
They do different jerseys on Thursday nights, and then like we're home, and like it's a divisional opponent. You want to bully them. You put on the black jersey and bully them. The black and blue division.
I love that. No, that's actually nasty. We got to see him at some point. You're right. That makes sense. That would be the game because Thursday. Did they have 2 Thursday night games though? Oh no, this is what it is. So this is weird. This is the one thing that caught my eye. So we have Thanksgiving, and then the very next week we have another Thursday. So we play Chicago, and then we play Green Bay on Thursday. We have back-to-back Thursday games. I don't know that that's ever happened, but as a fan, that's kind of awesome.
That is awesome. They're trying to help us out. See, I prefer a bye week after that. That would make more sense.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Because like now it's like your typical, because usually you have to wait a while as a fan. So now you get that. But that essentially sets us up now because now we get basically a week and a half to recover and then have Buffalo at home. It stinks that that's not an NFC game kind of because I'd rather that be like mean something with extra time. But that's still a massive game you're going to get some extra time for. You'd probably almost rather have more time to deal with Green Bay than you would for Chicago. But does Green Bay play on Thanksgiving? I'm just not my head. Did they play? Because if they don't, they're going to have a short week versus our normal week.
Because you look at their schedule too. You saying they're going to have a short week?
They could, right? Unless they play on Thanksgiving. The Packers don't always play on Thanksgiving.
Let me see. No,
So
they don't.
Yeah, so if they don't, they're only going to have 4 days.
Short week that week, you're saying?
They could. It looks like what day is that usually? The
21st too, though. Then no.
Oh yeah. Oh no, that's not. Wait, is it? They play Jacksonville on the 27th, and then they play us on the 24th. Am I looking at the wrong days here?
November 27th? Are you looking at this year? Yeah. What are you looking at?
Yeah. Wait. I'm looking at the wrong days. I gotta be looking at. So I'm talking about this one.
Hold on.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm looking at the wrong day. My bad. So they're gonna come off of. No, they get a week too.
Oh no, they do.
They play Thursday too.
They play Miami.
How about that, yo? Hey, the NFL schedule went crazy. We both get the same amount of time because we're both on Thursday Night Football. Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
So the only whack part is that we're playing a division opponent the previous week, and they're not.
Yeah,
that's true. It's gonna be a more physical game because of that. But maybe I'm just reaching.
Nah, but how did they play on? They're
playing primetime Thanksgiving because you have your traditional Thanksgiving games, Dallas, Detroit, and I think it's one random one always on top.
Yep,
of that.
They have Miami. They play Miami,
and they play primetime, so they play 8:20. No one's gonna give a shit. I was gonna be sleeping by then.
No, that actually, hey, that does make sense. That's actually that's kind of cool. I thought maybe we'd have an advantage there, but that's kind of cool how they set that up. All right, we'll start from the top then. I'm gonna make these a little smaller. Again, I'll be on the left. Easy will be on the right here. I did mine, so I'm just gonna stick to the same thing.
Okay.
Easy though, we have the LA Rams. I mean, we're kicking it off the right way at home. Playoff rematch. Initial thoughts.
I've heard a lot of people say they want the black jerseys week 1, and I don't hate them because
that'd be nasty. Yeah. Bring them out. Let's just do it. Start it off right.
Either way, yeah, if they're gonna wear the black jerseys, no tribute video. If they're not gonna wear the black jerseys, it's okay to give him a tribute video. Talking about Stafford. But if we're wearing the black ones, we got to stay in that mindset, bully mode, bully them, villain them, whatever expression you want to use. We gotta do it week 1. I like this too, by the way. I said this in the show during the league. I like these 2 back-to-back rematches in ways to teams that we beat last year, just because Dan Campbell keep these guys on 10 during training camp. Like, you guys want to go get embarrassed week 1 on national television? Because you already know Stafford's bringing it. You saw the shit that he was talking after the game. And it's sure as hell, too, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That game, I was going to say nervous for it, but I'm just not. I lied. Let Baker cook. But you know how it is. If coaches, the third time coaches, you're playing these guys multiple times, you're going to start to, get an idea of what you got going on there. And that's all 3 times within a calendar year for the Buccaneers. But give me a W.com.
Hey, that's a good take, bro. Hey, that's a good take. I didn't even think about that. You're right, man. Like, you got to roll early because they're going to, at very worst, you're going to get knocked off by a team on primetime football, and they're going to be forced to bounce back against another playoff team because you're not getting, they're not letting up. You're right. That's going to keep them blocked in. They should be ready week 1. So last year, who did we play week 1? This was slipping my mind. I couldn't think.
Last year, week
Philly,
1.
Right? No, that was the year before Philly.
Yeah, it was last year. That's a great question. I don't know why I can't remember.
Cannot.
No, we won. I know that.
Did we win? We had to. We got off like a 4-1 start.
Last year, OKC. We opened the season up Thursday night versus Kansas City.
Of course, Kansas City. Okay, so what we know is that they're going to be ready to play because Philly, they took them down to the wire, lost by 3. San Fran, they battled back, even though they were all slow, but there was gaps in our teams then. And then, Kansas City, we took them off week 1. So my thing is prime time. It's not going to be anything new to them. I'm with you. We're going to get that dub. This is going to be a shootout, though.
It feels like a shootout. I forgot that either. That's an L on our part.
Wait, what was?
He said, "How do y'all forget that one?" He's right. We should not have forgotten. That was an iconic game. That was a Detroit Lions quinceañera.
Yeah, it was.
That's Detroit Lions bar mitzvah.
Dang. We finally got our first cell phone and stuff. Nah, that's yo, you're not wrong on that though. That was the family was there. We were all watching. I like that. I'll say this though. The big difference in this one to me, obviously no Aaron Donald. Like someone said, we retired him. So we should be healthy on the O-line. So that's huge because now Kobe Turner, who cooked last year, he may pull back. And the second thing will be like it was a shootout because we kept giving up big plays. We gave up the most big plays in football last season passing the ball. So if we just looking at matchups, like in the ways that we improved, it should help us in this one. We just need like one stop, right? It feels like we just need one takeaway because they improved our offensive line. They improved their cornerbacks with guys that they know. This one's going to go down to the wire, man. This could be overtime week 1.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, me too. Okay, week 2. This is the one, though. I mean, a really good team. Tampa Bay's built to win. They didn't do anything that's a future move this offseason. Brought everybody back. They're playing to win, even though they're over-under set at like 7.5. What do you think?
Their over-under is only 7.5.
Yeah, I think it's either 7. It might be 8.5, but I believe it's 7.5. It's pretty low, and I was pretty shocked by that. I think Atlanta's the best team in that division, but yeah, dropping them down that far is crazy because they didn't really lose anything. They improved their offensive line. They added Graham Barton.
They added.
All they did was lose Carlton Davis. So it's like, okay, Carlton versus Mike Evans. And then the last time we played this team, it was right before half where they had the big shot play to Mike Evans, I believe it was, got him back into the game. Because for the outside of really like right before half, and I think coming out of the half, we dominated that one. But then those two, like they always talk about, like these are the swing moments of the game. Yeah. We lost that battle in this game. So and Gibbs also took off.
They had Graham Barton, Chris Braswell, the edge from Alabama, Tariq Smith, safety from Georgia. Mm-hmm. I like they got Jalen McMillan from Washington, the receiver. Outside of that, I don't think they had anything crazy. We beat them. We win. I don't want to disrespect them because I know a couple of those guys. We beat these guys. We're just a better team.
I don't disagree. The thing that I think hurts them is they've added all players that are going to help them now. Losing Carlton Davis, I think, is going to be big, even though McCollum's done his thing. But it's really is the fact that like guys like Shaq Barrett are no longer there, and Gibbs should be good week 2. Like that's the one thing I feel like that can be overlooked. Is usually you talk about their offense coming out slow during the season. Yeah. There's no reason the Lions offense would come out slow now at this point. Like you're at that point now where Ben's back again. The offense finds basically the exact same over and over. I said, like there's nothing coming out slow. If anything, the Lions should have an advantage over most teams to begin the year. So they'll be ready too, but I'm with you. I think we're the better team on paper.
Yeah.
At home too.
No disrespect, but we just are.
I wish we had them on the road, to be honest. This is a kind of team you want to play on the road, but
yeah. The other thing too is they have a new offensive coordinator as well. And like we don't really know how that's going to shake, Yeah,
right. You brought that up. I didn't even know that was a thing. You brought that up to me. I didn't know that was a thing. And look, bro, Baker Mayfield will turn the ball over, and we didn't really get them to do it, but outside of the first play, no, we'll turn the ball over. He's probably going to turn it over against us this season. Like if Kirby's right by week 2, we're going to take the ball away at least one time in this game, and they really don't have a running game. So they added to it a little bit, but they don't have it. Bucky Irving's there now. They'll have to find it. This is easy. I'm going to start with this one. This is the one that I feel like could be the – I'm not going to say we lose here because it feels like this would be
trap game.
This will set us up to – it might be, man, because this will be the one to set us up to lose to Seattle, I feel like. But you might be looking ahead. You got prime time. You got Seattle, who you've lost to recently. I think Arizona's swinging way up this year. Even without Kyler, they were competitive. Kyler gets back, they were competitive. They didn't win a lot of games. I think Arizona, you can make the case. Best case scenario, they're on the exact same path that we are. Year Absolutely. 1, they won like 3 games. Quarterback missed time. Our guy didn't, but they were competitive all the time. It was just like figuring out who the heck is going to stay on the roster. This year, every draft pick feels like it's going to play. So it might be one of these things where they start out slow like us. I think that's the best benefit. But I think that this team they're going to roll, man. Marvin Harrison's going to play immediately. Wilson did well last year. I think they're going to be good this season. I just think it's really good that we play them early.
Yeah, I think I got a bunch of guys going to play immediately. Darius Robinson probably play immediately. Marvin Harrison will play immediately. I think Trey Benson, who I like a lot, actually coming out of the draft, will probably play immediately.
Mm-hmm. Connor was cooking last year. James Conner was working with a terrible offensive line. I think it's good we play them early, man. I think you get this team later, they're going to be rolling.
I think the way I'm giving us a W for this one, but I think the way we do get it done is they didn't really address that offensive line until like third round. Well, I know they didn't do it till later, so we finally see our defensive line come alive. We see Lee McNeil. Lee McNeil has his quinceañera.
This is game. My man said, "Hey, that would make a lot of sense." That DT. Man, hey, clip it. Okay. Yeah. Hey, let me get a song for the background.
Let
Let me see what. Let me see if I can pull up on next. A little bit of background music.
No, you're good copywritten.
You're right about that. See, I didn't. That SoundCloud is gonna get me. Actually, just real quick, one.
God. Music.
Yo, why is this the?
All right. What are we doing? This is OnlyFans content. You gotta pay for this kind of stuff.
Hey, yo, hey, that was good though. You were killing that. You adapted. You had adaptiveness there. That was money. You were on point.
Hey.
Yeah, you were on point with that.
Hey, check the scouting report.
You right.
DCP wants this guy can run around on us. That has been a weakness of ours, but I'm telling you, I feel like DJ Reader's gonna help that out.
Not Arizona. Not Arizona though.
No.
You know, like other quarterbacks, I got you, but Arizona, man, we cook Arizona. This was like that first like big win for us.
Yeah,
30-12. Kyler ain't do nothing in that game, so I hear you, but not against this team. We got his number, man.
Patty Grimes.
We had his number with Patricia.
See, they talking OnlyFans stuff. They talking flash dance. I ain't flashing nothing. Chloe Kitty.
Look, I don't know nothing about that, Chloe. You know, look, just
let's get on.
Give him the email easy. All right, so you got W, right?
Yep, W.
Okay.
W.
Okay, man, we're on to Seattle. We got week 4. So this is this is like where you have to get them back because they keep beating you. Every game is tight. I feel like Seattle's taking a step. So I pulled up their offensive, they still have all their weapons. They added Haynes, and then this is like, their interior defense line is now Byron Murphy. They brought back Leonard Williams. They got dudes there. This is going to be like the first real test. And even guys like Boye have done some things when they've been out there. And then their cornerback position is strong, man. They're young. Do you think that this is the game? Because I feel like when we play Seattle recently, you might think of them as like a defensive team, but it's never turned into that when we play them. It's always a shootout. So in a way, it feels like they can't get much worse on the defensive side, and they have talent. So maybe this is the game. I know Bobby's gone. Maybe this actually helps their defense now that it's a whole new regime.
Yeah. Their defense, maybe. I know Mike McDonald, obviously defensive coordinator coming from Michigan. And what really killed us when we played them, like you said, there were always shootouts. There was always the offense. They have a different offensive coordinator, which actually is kind of scary, low-key. Their old offensive coordinator who used to kill us no matter what, no matter who they had blocking. He's now the OC for Chicago. Yep. But I'm with you. It's easy for them to make me nervous because they kind of own us as a franchise, but we finally get it done. Different regime. Fuck it. Let's go get them.
I like it, bro. Because I feel like everything on paper points to like, this could be the one that you lose, but it's at home. Like, I'm with you. We're 3-0, man. We got to roll. We're going into the bye week. It's like it's like when you do some good work on Friday. You're like, I already know what's coming up. Like, I'm gonna feel good here in a minute. So let me just knock this out. You get like that extra burst.
Yeah.
It's like I don't have a good example for that. But anyway, we're at the bye week now. What do you think here?
Probably first L, just because no Lions football that week. So, yeah, I think I'll put an L for that week. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but just for me, no Lions football that week's an L. It's an L. Okay,
let's move on. Hey, you played that well. All right, this is the one, though, man. I mean, honestly, there's like no better team to have. Here's my thing. If you want to do trick plays, which the Lions said they talked to them all before, this is like now you have time. There's no excuse. Like, bro, we've told you for 2 weeks we're running this trick play. Okay, we got to get this called correctly. Honestly, though, like take all that out for a second. Dallas is not a good team. Okay, take that back. That's not what I meant to say. Dallas did not improve this offseason. They did not improve. They're going to be worse.
Dion, I went off today on the show just because.
Oh, okay.
Not really off, but just like last year, I get. No, I'm not gonna say I get anything. Fuck the Cowboys. All right, I know you'll swear on your streams. I do. Fuck the Cowboys. All right, they were built off a cupcake schedule last year. They beat, I think, one team. If you want to, I'm not even including us because the referees gift wrapped that one for them and handed it to them. They beat. Actually, I'll pull the schedule right now. They beat the Giants.
You're tripping.
Exactly. They lost to the Cardinals. Prime example. They're fucking soft. They beat New England. They beat the Chargers.
They beat us though easy.
They did beat the Rams, but I'm pretty sure Matthew Stafford was hurt for that game. I could be wrong.
He was.
Okay. They beat the Giants again. Let me make sure I'm on 2023. I am. They beat the Panthers. They beat the Commanders. They beat Seattle. They beat Philadelphia, which I'll give them that. And the division games, we know how that works.
Philly was
sometimes
trash.
win, sometimes
Philly was trash.
Yeah. They lost to Buffalo. Oh, they faced a team above 500 and lost? That's crazy. They lost to Miami. Oh, they faced another team above 500 and lost. Crazy. There's us. It's shown as a W on the screen. That was not a W. We beat them, and they beat the Commanders again. They don't beat teams above 500. They're losers. They did nothing to get better. They lost Tony Pollard. We're smacking them. Dan Campbell's going to make damn sure of it. As long as he can control this team's emotions heading into that game, we're smacking the shit out of the Cowboys. I don't care what nobody says. They might even have a losing record this year. How about that?
Easy, you're speaking facts. Completely agree. Just to add on to that real quick, every move that they made, first off, because they did nothing in free agency, there's nothing to point to. Every move they made in the draft was just replacing what they lost. Literally. It was like, hey, let's add to the offensive line with like immediate starters. Okay, you got BB, that's fine. He'll start. Tyler Guyton, I don't know if he's going to start. Then you went on defense, you added Marshawn Nealon. You just basically replaced Dorrance Armstrong. So to me, I'm with you. They did nothing to improve this offseason. They replaced what they have, and they don't trust their quarterback. Like, they straight up do not believe in their guy. And I don't believe in him either. I don't think Dak Prescott's that good of a quarterback. They don't believe in him. I think that says everything.
Shot Ryan Thompson in the chat. He also mentioned they lost to the Cardinals without Kyler Murray.
I do remember. I remember going to the show after that. I was like, yo, they just lost. They're not good, bro. They're not going to be good. They're going under 10.5.
Best odds to win the Super Bowl, too. I wanted to lose my mind.
I know why that is, though. That the same reason they're over-under is 10.5 with Philly. It's because they know that if they can set that number high, because
people will place bets.
Fans will bet that. People are going to place bets on that. They're still going to bet it. I believe, I don't know. I believe that people will still there'll be a lot of bets coming in believing in the Cowboys for some reason. It seems like every year they do.
That's fair.
The Cowboys, you can't objectively say they got better anywhere, bro, to be honest. Like, nowhere. So you got a W, right? You can't say an L after that.
Put it over the logo.
Okay. I'm with you on that one. Let's actually let me not get that close. Yeah, let me spread it away.
What's wrong with you? You don't want to be that.
I don't. Well, I feel like if it's, I'm watching from the sideline. Yeah. All right. Okay. Hey, why is the schedule set like that? Okay, am I doing this? Yeah. Okay, Minnesota at home. Look, to me, man, I'll say this: my best defense.
Doing what I'm doing right now. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking in my head out loud.
I know what you're going to do, Easy. So let me say this. I'll put this out there just to give you some defense for what you're about to do. Mm-hmm. They really score with whoever's at quarterback. So at this time, maybe it's JJ, and I think they'd probably be better for that. But every time we play them, they put up points. But it wasn't just against us, like Cincinnati. Cincinnati beat them, but they snuck that one out. They find a way to score. And to me, defensively, while they didn't maybe get better, maybe long-term they did replace every option at the defense in the front seven, and I think they did add to it. I think they got better there. Defensive backs, I don't think they did enough, and I think schematically we proved last year we can handle them. It's just like where's their offense going to be at versus where our cornerbacks at, because to me this is the game where at this point in the season I would assume Carlton's going to follow around Justin Jefferson every time he's out wide because you know exactly what to get. I think Terrion needs some time. He needs some seasoning. He just needs snaps. And I know by this time of year you're going to feel good putting him on that matchup. So the matchup it'll be Jordan Addison versus Terrion. That's going to be fire. He'll be ready for that. And it'll be Justin Jefferson with some help on Carlton Davis. I think that's the difference, is that our cornerback plays better. Because even though they can usually score on everybody, we weren't average in coverage. We were terrible. So it's like there's also a reason that they continue to score like they did on us. So I think that's the difference.
It's a division game. Things can get dicey. I'm not going to lie. But
on the road,
I'm not willing to say we're going to lose that game. I feel, I know we have all W's right now, but we're at that point as a team. This isn't 2021. I feel like it's okay to have this many W's on the schedule. Without a loss.
Man, I'm not mad at it. You might have. Hey, so you taking a dub too?
Yeah, I'm taking a dub.
I thought you were gonna say an L. You were thinking initially like L, but then you were kind of like, nah, I can't do that.
No, I wasn't. I really wasn't thinking. No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'll say this though. Sam Darnold, I'm assuming he's going to be the starting quarterback. He is 2-0 against the Detroit Lions. He is a little bit of a Lions killer. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, that Carolina game, he did go crazy.
They do have Aaron Jones. I told you on the phone earlier we were talking to each other. I really do think that they got better on defense despite losing what's his name? Yeah. Daniel Hunter or whatever. So, but I think they got a piece that fit what they want to do. Like Brian Flores was there as a DC, and Daniel Hunter does what Daniel Hunter does because he's a good football player. But I don't think he's the type of guy that Brian Flores excels with. You know what he likes to do. He likes to do all this weird exotic stuff. Drop guys back into coverage. He got that. Both guys to rush the passer, and he could drop back. And Dallas Turner, Van Ginkel, and they got Jonathan Gennard on the opposite side of wherever they are too. So it's like they'll be solid. But I'm not ready to put it down for them yet. Let's see it. Let's see it first. Get on the line.
We handled the blitz. We handled their blitz so well last year. Easy. Here's my issue with them. Their cornerbacks are Shaq Griffin as their one. That's who they have listed. Caleb Evans, Andrew Booth. They're, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to figure out who that starter is. Obviously, they got Byron Murphy. He's good. And then Mekhi Blackman. And then rookie Kyrie Jackson. They added to it, but that alone, Josh Metellus to the slot, like they don't have enough right there. At least I don't believe that we've seen that they have enough to deal with what we're going to be able to put on the field. Like that blitzing stuff is cool, but
yeah,
if you don't have anybody to match up at the back end, I just don't think it matters.
The only way it could work for them is if it's just disguised and weird enough to where like they're throwing JG off. But he just knows this offense. This would be year 3.
Bro, he handled it so well last year.
3. Yeah, he's gonna know he's gonna know this offense even better next year. There's just we're fine. I'm not worried about their blitz unless they're just making excellent football plays. We're winning despite this game.
Yeah, no, they would almost have to like get out of what they do, which wouldn't make them as effective. Because to me, that was like we did a show last night, and I thought that was like the easiest thing to point to of like where Goff has improved. When he was with LA, Brian Flores, it was one of his worst games. In Detroit, he was great in both games. I thought just decision making alone. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like for years this could be a problem than stopping our offense. Okay, Tennessee. What I want to hear your thoughts on this one. Like, do you have any pull on this one?
You're the only 10 I see. I think they're going to be a lot better than what people are giving us credit for. Like, I'm actually probably going to bet the over on their schedule, like right after the show. I think they got the Jarius Sneed. They got a few defensive linemen too, if I'm not mistaken. I know they got Simmons already. They lost Autry. I'm trying to think who the hell they grabbed that I really like.
So in the draft, they added J.C. Latham. They added Jarvis Brownlee in the draft. They also added who else was? Tavondre Sweat with their second-round pick.
Yep, Tavondre Sweat. They got Simmons next to him. I think they're gonna be a lot better than people are giving them credit for, if I'm being honest with you. But we win this game.
Yep.
It'll be dicey. Oh, they got a hell of a bunch of receivers too. They signed the guy that I wanted, Zay Jones. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they did.
Or they signed your guy, I think, Boyd. They signed Boyd.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
They already have DeAndre Hopkins. They signed Calvin Ridley. They still got Treylon Burks as like a fourth option. I like their tight end, Oku-Juki Wawa. I don't know if that's his name.
Yeah.
But I think they got J.C. Latham. They signed Tony Pollard. And Will Levis looked like Matt Staffy, a young Staffy, if I'm being honest with you.
He did work last year, bro. He was not fair. He was not afraid of the moment. Being in Tennessee doesn't seem great. Is this in Tennessee? Yeah. No, it's at home. Okay, no, it's at home. It's at home changes it. Because I'm with you. They are like, they like really built like we want to win right now. New head coach, but every move felt like we got to win right now. I don't know their old lines there yet, but it's not bad. J.C. Latham, Peter Skoronski, Lloyd Cushenberry's from left tackle over. Then you have Brunskill at right. Like, it's not terrible.
Yeah.
You just have Dylan Radins. You got to figure that out. That's not bad. I'm with you, though. It's a dub.
I think when I was looking earlier, because I was getting ready to press the button, it was like 6.5 for their over-under. Would you take the over or the under?
What division? The South.
They're already South.
I go under. Just knowing the division they're in, I go under.
The Colts, Texans. What else they got?
Yeah. I don't think I don't think they're built for that, man. Colts, Texans, and Jags. That's a problem.
Yeah, you're right. I'm taking the over anyway.
All right. You can give me the $20 too if you want to. Easy. I mean, it's
yeah, all right. That's how you feel.
Hey, chat. What do you think, real quick? Put a 1 for over 200. Would you go over under on 6.5 wins for Tennessee? Because I'm with you. I don't dislike the roster, but it's also at this time of the season though easy to depending on where their bye is. Like, are they healthy? Like this is one of those teams I feel like, are they healthy? You know, Will Levis is going to take shots.
Yeah.
DeAndre Hopkins got to be healthy at this time. So
they got good players and they're not deep. That's a great point.
Yeah, they're kind of top heavy here. Okay, so then we got Green Bay. I hate the 425 starts just weird, man. I don't know, but it's in Green Bay. What do you think? Like, what is the? I'm gonna actually look it up from last year. What was the weather? Because this feels like it's right in the middle of we can't really predict.
I was literally just about to do that. It's hilarious.
Okay, let me do it. I'll do it right now.
Dirty South.
This was week 12 last year. Oh no,
early enough in the year where it's not really gonna hurt you too bad, though. I gotta assume. Green Bay.
So last season it was 62 degrees, partly cloudy. It says
weather.
September 28th. That's September 28th, though.
November. Green Bay weather.
Like that was early, man.
Is it November 8th? November 1st? What's this game?
Okay, so last year November. This game is November. Wait, what is it? No, actually don't know. It says no. Wait. It says November 5th last year. It was 51 degrees. That's fine as long as it's just like, is it going to be rainy? If it's 50 degrees, we're good.
So, yeah,
November 3rd. I'm sorry.
It says 11. It was the 3rd.
Yeah.
Average degrees that day. 49.
That's money. That's money.
What's this?
49 is nice.
So which one is it? Is it just like in between there somewhere?
Yeah, I guess so. I feel like 40 degrees is cool if you're playing outside.
Yeah, and that's the prediction too. That's like, I mean, obviously you can't say what's for sure going to happen, but
hey, no, what that is toxic is that's where golf's going to start popping them gloves on. That's golf glove weather right there. He took that from Teddy Bridgewater a little bit. Let me pop them gloves on. This is the first golf glove game for sure.
I don't love glove. I don't love glove golf.
And it's at 4:00, so it might be chilling down a little bit. So the gloves are definitely coming on. Hey, this is that whiteout game. This the white long sleeves. That's what this is.
Oh Lord, I don't know.
That's what this is, man. Hey, I'll say this though. This is my take on it. This is how I feel about Green Bay right now. And I said on your show, I would put Chicago second. I think Green Bay takes a step back. The over under is 9.5. I'd bet the under there. I just don't think I don't love their draft. I don't love it. I like it, don't love it. And then at the same time, I feel like the way we match up I feel like we match up better with Green Bay than maybe anybody else in our division outside of how we match up offensively with Minnesota. Because to me, the issue Green Bay gives us will be what they do on defense because they invested heavy at safety. McKinney's going to be ready to play. They take the ball away. Like that's one of those teams where it's like if you have to pass the ball a lot, at some point they're going to turn golf over. But the flip side, I feel really good about how our defense matches up. So I guess that's kind of weird, actually, how I said that. But I'm going win here.
Should I do it just to piss everybody off?
Hey, do what you got to do, man. Look, if you're a Jordan Love guy, I mean, you got to stick to who you are. No, but hey, yo, I could understand this. I mean, you've had every game be a win to this point, so I can understand.
How many wins we have right now?
4, 5, 6, 7. We're 7-0 right now.
The odds of that is crazy, right?
Oh yeah.
All right. Listen, chat's gonna go crazy. I'm gonna have to hear a bunch of shit. Put it on there.
It's all good, easy. It's all good. I mean, at some point we're gonna have some losses. I'm not mad at you for that. You know, I think it's more the fact that you picked the Packers. You could have said loss to the Titans and be like, "Oh, here's the hiccup. We were overlooking the Titans." You know, but Green Bay, we're not losing to Green Bay. You know, you could have like helped yourself a little bit there. But you know, can't help how you feel. You know,
maybe it's a little windy that day. Maybe a little rain.
Yeah, see, that's the issue, man. That ball gets slippery. All right, so this is
I'm like,
so this is where
I'm also not looking forward to this game because this team scares me.
Oh yeah, Houston. Yeah, I'm going loss here. So and then we take an L. It's prime time, so I really hate it. But at Houston, I can't poke many holes in Houston outside of maybe Stephon Diggs doesn't work. Outside of that, I think they're really good. Yeah. They're really good, man. They lost a little bit in the back end. I don't think they lost enough. I don't think Greenard or Chidobe Awuzie is going to swing that team and make them worse.
Who's the kid? The Tank Dell? How long is he out for? I mean, I don't know if you know.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it is not a bad room though when healthy. I think it was ranked top 5 today by NFL. You got Nico Diggs. Tank Dell, and then Noah Brown. No, Don Brown did some things. John Mechie's still in that mix. They're a good team, man. I mean, look, though, their interior is questionable. Their interior D-line's real questionable, though. You might be able to run on this team. I know they can't run the ball, but they won without being able to run the ball. That's why I take them.
They signed Daniel Hunter.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they signed Rankins, too. Actually, I'm going to look. Or they lost Rankins.
No. Yeah, no, they lost Rankins. They did add Hunter, though.
No.
They added Danico Autry, which is okay.
Yeah, that's actually really good because he wants inside outside.
You big Autry guy? I don't think that swings anything for him, but I mean, it's an upgrade over what they have because their interior is that'd be the best thing. Look at this roster. Their interior is Folly, Danico Autry, Tim Settle, Mario Edwards. That's real questionable, but they can get pass rush.
Yeah, I guess give me L. I don't think we ever did it last year. We didn't take any back-to-backs. Kind of switch my Green Bay one.
You want to switch one, or are you good? Stick to what you have. Or you
Let's get W in Green Bay. Fuck it.
Easy. Don't fall into peer pressure. If you okay. Let's put the W on there. I'm with you, man. Houston's tough. It's just the fact that they don't have to be able to run the ball and they were able to win. And I think CJ Stroud's like one of the 5 best quarterbacks already. I don't think that's going anywhere. I don't think it's a sample size, bro. I think he's just really darn good. So yeah. Okay. Jacksonville. This one's at home. I mean, look here. So they lost Calvin Ridley. They added Brian Thomas. Their offensive line, I think, is real questionable. I think that's their biggest issue, is that they have a really questionable offensive line. Actually, hey, just now they released the lines for each game. So if you're curious on any of them, I can tell you what the lines are. But anyways, they added Eric Armstead, which is big, and they have Ronald Darby. My issue is Ronald Darby's really nice. Remember we talked about him, but the issue is that he only played like 100 something. He only played a couple hundred snaps last season, so I don't know if he's going to be around for that game. So I'm going to go with the win here, which is oh my bad, this ain't right. This is week 1 odds. I'm sorry, week 1 odds for the Lions. You want they got the Lions -3 versus LA.
That's the same in the playoff game.
Was it? Okay. Yeah. I mean, they were pretty close too. Over-under's 50. 50.5.
James Houston circling Buffalo and Jacksonville.
Wait, why would he do that? Because he
ate the quarterback.
He ate against Buffalo, right?
Yeah, I think he ate against both teams. Pretty sure he almost injured Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence really good.
Shoot.
I'm starting to think he might have like an injury thing where he at least tries to play it through it, unlike Joe Burrow at times. Maybe Burrow's a little bit serious, but yeah, give me W.
I feel that. And then they were 8-2 or 8-3 when Trevor Lawrence went out last season. So they're real good. But yeah, all right, week 11, it's like right at that point again. Okay, Indy. I'll tell you where I went with this one, man. I'm going my second L here to Indy on the road. I don't think this is a good time to get Indy. I think you want Indy early in the season because as long as Anthony Richardson's healthy, he's going to be rolling by this time. I thought Anthony Richardson, I didn't think looked that good last year. But I think by this time in the season, you don't really have another. I don't think you're going, what is it, Joe Flacco? You're not going to go to Flacco. So he's assuming that he's just playing at an adequate level. I really like how they're built around it, man. They have so many playmakers they keep adding. They can be good off schedule, and that's where he flashed. They got questions, but like to me, man, and it's at cornerback too. The biggest issue would probably be that they didn't add another cornerback. Honestly, looking at this roster, they didn't really add another corner. That's gonna be a problem. Their cornerback play. So it's like where are their young cornerbacks versus us? But overall, outside of that, like they have a really good front seven. Linebacker play was strong. EJ Speed was good last season after moving on from Leonard. I think they got to go to home field advantage.
Coach too.
They're opportunistic. That's what I feel when I watch them. They're like, they're going to take the ball away. They're going to make it look crazy, but they're going to be like, remember, it took the Rams to overtime. Remember Cleveland? I don't know if they beat Cleveland or not, but that one was like right down. I don't think they did. They scored like the last play. Like, yo, they're going to stick with every good team. And they were doing that with like, who's even out here. That's a good football team, man. I think they're on the up and up. And then, we saw last year, Josh Downs was cooking. He started to cook as that season went on.
I'll probably put an L for this one. It's gonna be a hiccup game. Yeah. I can see
That's
if Rich, because to the point that Ryan Thompson is making, AR plays like a juggernaut. I don't know if he makes it, but if he is healthy, I can see him being an absolute problem. And them playing like stubbornly too, where there's constantly running the football and then extending on plays and converting third downs with AR on his legs. It's just like a very annoying game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's almost like Stroud in a way. Just like Richardson will run, Stroud's going to throw it. But like the same concern that I have is like everything's going to break down on him, and they're still going to find ways to get guys open because his play was just extend so darn long. Richardson will just do it in a different way. But I can remember last year, like there was a lot of talk around it, like, yo, should we add a tight end? But now coming back, they have Jelani Woods. I think he missed a lot of time last year. Mo Alley Cox did his thing. Like, I don't know. I think it's an underrated team. I think a lot of those names are going to start to pop because, like you said, their offensive coordinator is good. I mean, their head coach is really smart, so they'll score. Hey, we're on the same page with this whole thing right now. And now we got Thanksgiving. That makes it easy for me.
Easy, baby.
Hey, do you have like any merch, Easy? I know you had the jerseys, right?
Yeah, I did. I need to roll that stuff back out.
Okay, because I would like assume like you had to have some sort of like easy type of shirt, like where it just says that, because that'd be fire. I'd rock one of those. You can make some sweet logos with that.
Dude, I had some sweet ass logos. I'm not gonna lie.
Dang. Okay. Hey, if you drop some stuff, let me know because I want to get one now. I haven't even seen it yet, but I'm on board with that. Yeah, I just need a little.
You see the heavyweights logo? The heavyweights logo is sick too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, the heavyweights logo's clean. That's clean. The animated one.
Yeah, we got the skeleton one too. It's hard.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I'm not gonna lie.
No, yeah. You could have a fire logo. Okay. Anyway, we're both.
Yeah.
I look. This is, you know what though? It's what you just said. When it losing back to back, I don't see it happening, and we got to get it back on Thanksgiving. So
yep,
go win here. All right, back to Green Bay, and then this one's at home, prime time, Thursday. I love
black
that.
Jerseys.
Ooh, if you wear the jersey, you can't lose because then you're gonna set like a bad stain on that. Because then they wear the black jersey when we went 0-16, or is that a myth?
Yeah, stop.
No, I'm just saying you got to break the curse immediately. You can't lose with the first game. Then it'll be like, bro, do we bring these back out? I mean, that's going to be the question.
Don't speak that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. That's all I'm saying.
Look, man. I'm with. I just want to break that curse. It's kind of why I like your idea of doing it one, because like, bro, let's just get a win with it and then move on. That way we can keep bringing it back out.
W.
Okay. We on the same page there.
Yeah.
All right.
You bringing up all this nasty stuff. What's wrong?
My bad. Had to be brought. I didn't even know what that was true. So now it's confirmed that's true. I thought that was a thing.
I got a very, very, very annoying loss in this one.
Uh-oh. Okay. Is it this one?
It's gonna be a Josh Allen just doing some Josh Allen shit, and we're all be pissed off. Like, what the fuck?
All right, lost to Buffalo. I'm not mad. I mean, they're a good team, man. Like, my thing is, it's kind of like Houston. Go ahead.
No, is that at home?
Yes. Oh. You know, we're probably gonna lose one at home, though, right? I mean, you think we're going 8-0 at home?
We're home for that one. People saying cold weather game, right?
Yeah, Buffalo's home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we could run the ball and keep it out of his hands because their defense really isn't. I mean, they're solid.
Perfect to get them at home. Yo, getting them at home and then San Fran on the road at the end of the season, beautiful. Chicago one sucks, but this one's beautiful.
I mean, I can see Josh Allen do all the stuff that we think that Anthony Richardson can do, because obviously we just know Josh Allen can do those things. Yeah, I kind of want to go to W, but I'm gonna leave it because I already said it.
Okay. All right. You want to change it?
Yeah, give me W.
All right. Hey, I hear you on this one. I'm going W too, man. I mean, we battled with them last time we played them. Now, they were missing pieces. We were missing a lot of pieces on the O-line. So the fact that their defensive line looks like their biggest strength, and you know the defense is going to be good. It's their biggest strength by far, yet we didn't do a poor job last time we faced them. They added to it Daquan Jones. If they have Von Miller, maybe. Receivers maybe pull back a little bit. But it being at home, and why is it at 4:00 though? At home, that's kind of weird, right? Is that
really weird? Yeah. Probably get more eyes on it. I think there's more 4 o'clock games for us this year because there's usually only 2 or 3 games in those slots.
Easy. This is is that game of the week? Is that the
that type stuff?
Hey, yo, that's fire. That's fire because that's always the Cowboys or the NFC East.
Yeah, we're that team now.
They know the Cowboys about to be trash. And you're right. We are that team now. We're that team. And that's why they gave us this game. They're like, yo, primetime football. That's the NFC now. They represent. Except for San Fran's going to fall back this year. Okay, easy. I'm going to get it out the way. It's my 3rd loss right here.
Yep, that's mine too. I'm glad you did it first. That's why I put my hat down.
Yeah.
Listen, G's nice. In that type of weather, he's not. And Chicago just has our number, if I'm being honest with you. They just do.
They match up well, man. They got a great defense. We always talk about it. And then, they should be good at receiver. They're better. They're a good team. I think they got a good head coach too. And I think right now Chicago's a playoff team.
You're second in the division. I don't know about all that.
Hey, I might be crazy. I hope I'm crazy on that. I hope they're all trash.
I can see him sniping a wild card. No, I can see it.
You could absolutely see a world like, and this is what I'm predicting, but you could see a world where Chicago finishes above Green Bay, right? Could you see that as a possibility or no?
Will they go above Green Bay? Not really.
Yeah. No. I think they gave Green Bay problems too. I think they would.
No, I think Green Bay whooped them, except for the last game.
I think they did. Whoop them last game too.
Yeah, because I remember everyone was like, Green Bay still owns Chicago.
Not until this year though, things changing. Man.
That's fair.
Hey, you took the L too easy. You fucking you should have gave us the dub, man.
No, I listen. I tried to be realistic in this, Our
predictions were the exact same. Easy. Yo, hey, this is
they swept They swept Chicago.
Swept Chicago. Yeah, I think the second one was a couple scores, right?
The second one was 17-9.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're gonna be a problem for Green Bay. But this is the game that matters. This is the game that matters, right? So I look at it like this. This is where you go on your run, you position yourself to get the 1 seed. Then you take the hiccup loss where you're like, oh man, we could have, if we would have won this game and this team would have lost, we would have clinched the 1 seed right here. And we're gonna be upset as fans because we saw this last year, right? It's almost like the Carolina game a couple years ago where it's like for the playoffs. And then it'll come down to you win in San Fran, you're the 1 seed. And the Lions will win in San Fran because they're going to take a step back. And it's going to be beautiful. And golf in San Fran late, perfect time to do it. If we're going to play them, let's play them on the road late because it's going to be no problem.
Listen, Christian McCaffrey, we see them break down beforehand. There's a lot more tread on the tires now, a lot of miles on them. And that's the back half of the season. I could see the easy W, not an easy W, but a W for Detroit Lions. I don't know if Christian McCaffrey can continue to carry that load. Because although they had Elijah Mitchell, who obviously he's shown that he could put up numbers when given opportunities, they did not use him at all. They used Christian McCaffrey like crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then it's like now we got turbulence at receiver. They had good players. I think they did solid with their draft. It's probably going to be a Jake Moody miss that does him dirty. All right, because I think he was cooking last time we played. Man said, "Don't lose." I want to go to the Indy game too, but it's like I don't know, man. I don't think their defense is that good. They had a Ronaldo Green, which is fine. They had a Yadam. They had man coverage corners, to be honest, man. They had long, big man coverage corners. But I felt like in that game, if it wasn't just for obvious mistakes, which we can go down the road of, bro, we dominated them up front. Like that felt like bully ball for the. I mean, we were sitting there live. We were bullying that team. We were talking about it, man. So this is one that we need to be live again for. We're gonna go do a show to watch the Lions clinch the 1 seed against San Fran. I think that's the that's the setup here.
We should see a Bleach Report would send us to Houston.
Send us to Houston? Oh, for the Super Bowl?
Oh no, for the.
That's not Super Bowl. That's New Orleans.
Was that Sunday night or Monday night?
You saying for Week 10?
Yeah. And I'm
find out. Possibility. I think. Hey, look, it's a possibility, man. I'm not saying anything's impossible. You know, last season I didn't expect to do what we did, so we were just getting started. I feel like last year, we just getting started. So
drive.
I'm not counting it out. Yeah, this would be the one though. So you're going dub 2. This is a win. That's 13-3.
Yep.
And then for me, easy. I put a loss here. It feels weird to do that. I think Hendon Hooker starts. Yeah, I think knowing you have the 1 seed, he sits guys, especially after how last year went versus Minnesota. And I think for McCarthy, he'll be starting. They need this one.
I'm a good W.
You going with the W? You think he'll? Okay, I want to ask you this question: if the Lions had the 1 seed locked up, would guys like Goff play?
No, I'd start Hooker.
You think he would do? You think he would do that, or would you do that?
I think he'd do that just because Sam Laporta got hurt last year.
That's where I'm with it. I think he'd sit him too. And
honestly, if I redo this, like when I do this in the show tomorrow, I'll probably give us that first loss in Green Bay. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to give us back to backs, but I will.
Hey, it happens. I mean, that's 3-4 though. That's a tough stretch. It'll honestly be like last year though. We had a stretch like that last year.
Who would have thought? Because we've been doing this like every year. I think last year's the only year we didn't do it. We might have done it though. But who would have thought in the future that would have been me with the better record and you?
True,
by one, but who ever thought that would have happened?
Yo, that's true though. Dang, no, that's crazy that you say that. You're right. You're right, man. I don't know what record I was predicting back when we were doing it like at the first time. It's probably something crazy. But you know what I love about this is that when we're now predicting it, this is no longer crazy. I can say this. People are like, oh, okay. I see where you're coming from. Or also people were arguing with me like, no, it has to be 17-0. Yo, if I had this like a year ago or 2 years ago, people would have thought I was insane, man. So it's actually beautiful that I can do this and this is normal.
Yeah. Yeah. It's beautiful
man.
It is a beautiful time to be alive. This is crazy. We talk about the 4:30 games too. Let's go Lions.
It's a tough schedule though. The amount of we can count those as prime time, but this is like, yo, this right here going to set the tone. But bro, like this whole start is difficult. I mean, it lightens up here. I think honestly, this whole 3, I think it lightens up, and then you get hit with some playoff teams.
Then suck, huh?
I don't think Green Bay is going to be good this year.
Why again? Do you think they're going to take a step back?
So let's do this real quick. Let's pull up their roster, and we could just look at it. First off, Jordan Love's going to take a step back. What he did to Dallas, I don't think is a representation of what he's going to do to everybody. Like that whole thing, I feel like in a way was an anomaly. Number one, Dallas, I don't know what they're doing. They always do terrible things like that where they just fall apart. But secondly, especially in playoffs. But secondly, I picked Dallas to win that game because I thought Dallas would play a lot of man coverage and he'd be a problem. And it would be a problem for him because of how much it was a problem when we played him, and we didn't even have corners to play man coverage. Then you go into that game, and they change up what they do schematically. They're like, "No, let's not do that." I don't know what they were doing. So they changed it up. They fell in a huge hole. Dak throws an interception. The game gets away from him. That's the one thing I'll say. I don't really doubt that they're going to take the football away because that's just something they constantly do. And Javon Bullard, they got smart players that are going to do that. Edgar Cooper might get you some sacks, and they always have good athletes, linebacker. Like, they have a way they build, and they consistently build that way. I think their defense is going to be strong, but I think they're taking a massive step back on offense. Not versus everybody, but versus us in particular. So they won't be bad because there's certain teams that just won't be able to match up. But anybody that can match up, I think at cornerback is going to match up well with them. Jordan Love, he did some good things off schedule, but look, man. Jordan Morgan, I didn't like their draft. You took Jordan Morgan. That's fine. I think he could start at the tackle. I don't think it was necessary, though. You came back, you took Edgar Cooper. What's his value on third down? He's not a good blitzer to me, right? We talked about this many times, so I could be wrong. I don't think he's a good blitzer. I don't think he's a good pass rusher. I think he can blitz and play spy, but he's not a good pass rusher. Don't think he brings much value. Bullard, he's not Brian Branch, right? Like, he's very smart from all the things that we hear. He plays different positions. Bro, Brian Branch was legit at corner at Alabama. Javon Bullard did not look like that when he was stepping down. Actually, there were certain matchups like I don't want to put him in that spot.
What about
Xavier McKinney is going to help him. But I think at the same time, like if you look at their safety room, so they have Xavier McKinney, they have Javon Bullard. They also lost, I thought, guys that actually played pretty well, right? They lost Darnell Savage. Like they typically have good safety play. So I don't doubt that their defensive backs are going to still play on a string. It's going to come down to them being healthy. It's Eric Stokes is going to be healthy. Is Jair Alexander going to be healthy? They get it out of like whoever's out there. I don't know. Like Devontae White, the pressure, like Kenny Clark. We have a better matchup for that. I just think we match up well with this team. I like their defense. I think their offense takes a step back. And, I don't think Josh Jacobs is going to last a year.
I think you're tripping. Last 8 games leading up to that Cowboys game, Jordan Love I think he threw for like 70%, 18 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Yeah.
The way he plays, too, it's not like he falls in love with one guy. He spreads the love. Mm-hmm. I don't know what's going on with Josh Jacobs. I'm not a big Josh Jacobs guy, but I think he's going to be at least healthier than what Aaron Jones was for them. I'm saying that at least like the availability itself is a little bit of an upgrade over what Aaron Jones gave you. I don't like Jordan Morgan, but it's still a spot they need to fill, and they did it, with a first round talent. There's some talk that he might even play guard. Did you hear that too, or am I tripping?
Yeah, because I think a lot of people look at his guard. His length is an issue. I think a lot of people think he'll play guard.
No, I don't see the offense really taking a step back. I kind of see him take a step forward, just because the other piece of it too is like all those weapons that they went to battle with last year, or that tried on the field last year, were all first or second year players. They're all going to have another year in that same offense, the same scheme, same quarterback. You don't know his tendencies. You could arguably say the offensive line got better. The defense is actually where I think they might be a little skeptical, just because it's going to be a new scheme, like a new defensive coordinator. Because I actually thought their defense got a little better towards the back half of last year, but I know they had that guy forever, and they're kind of waiting for him to turn things around. He just never did. But I think with Rashawn Gary, Quay Walker, I think Edgerrin Cooper can blitz. I'm more concerned about if he learns how to cover consistently, just because it reminds me a little bit of Tremaine Edmonds, or even a little bit of Jack Campbell, if you will. Like he's the same type of mold where he's a long body guy, athletic guy in the backfield, not in the backfield, could be in the backfield in zone coverage and whatnot. I think Packers could be a problem, man. I don't really see him regressing. I see him actually getting better.
So on Edgerrin Cooper, I would say, am I glitching right now, by the way? I just want to make sure I'm all right. Can you hear me?
Let me see. Yes.
Am I good? Okay.
You're good.
The thing I'll say about Edgerrin Cooper is I just think he's limited in coverage just because of his movement. I don't think his movement's going to work. Here's what I'll say. So look at this. You're right. The statistics were awesome. But, I feel like if you just, think about how he finished the season, right? So they played us. He had 3 touchdowns in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I thought the game was – I didn't think he played that well. He was about 50% we played man. He was about 100% completion percentage we played zone. We couldn't match up. So he racked up stats there, 3 touchdowns.
You say you don't think he played that well against us?
No, I say – okay, let me not say that because he statistically played well. I would say he didn't play well in sense of a projection. Like what I took away from that game, I don't look at that and say, dang, I'm afraid. It's more like, yo, if we play man, this guy his completely changed. Like there's a reason they took Morgan as much as we like what they usually get out of their offensive line. Is because once you get beyond that first read, it becomes a disaster for him. So there's that, but it's also the fact that look at what their next games were. So they beat the Chiefs, which is a good win. That was a really good win. It wasn't really anything that they did significantly different than what we did in that game. They beat them. There was the plays at the end of the game. Then they lost to the Giants by 2. Okay, I remember watching that. Giants wanted to give them that game. Saquon fumbled. The game should have been over early. They got beat by the Buccaneers by 14 next week. They snuck out versus the Panthers by 3. Then they blew out the Vikings, who can't cover anybody, as we saw. They still don't have any cornerback help. Then they beat the Bears, like you said, by 8, and they smoked the Cowboys to end it all off in a team that schematically I thought was just a disaster. I didn't know what they were doing in that game. And then, of course, they lost the Niners where he threw the pick. And actually, I didn't think he played poorly in that game. He threw a couple picks. I don't think that that's finish of the season is as good as the numbers suggest.
I think it is. I mean, obviously you could point to the games obviously being pretty close, but I mean just watching them. I mean the game he had against us, I thought he was great. Obviously the second half we slowed things down a bit. I thought he was great against KC. That game blew my mind watching him play that one. That's a game I pissed off. I got mad watching. I was like, I hate that Green Bay's got another quarterback. I was like, what's happening here? Because it's fresh off the week that he tore us a new one. You gave Tampa Bay a lot of credit, and I know they lost to them, but he still had a good game against them as well. Carolina sucks. Minnesota, I mean, I can see Minnesota giving a guy like Jordan Love a problem, but they blew him out. Chicago, I think their defense is solid. Obviously, I think everybody thinks that, right?
Yeah.
Defense, but
yeah.
No, I don't really see a regression for him.
Okay, but let's go. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm good.
So I'm just saying, okay, let's just step away because we're talking about it as a team, right? I'm not saying Jordan Love's bad. I think they should pay him. I'd pay him now. That being said, though, if we just looked at how they finished that season as a team, it doesn't really impress me. I'm with you. The Chiefs one was super impressive, though. There was some questionable stuff, but you're right. That was an impressive win. I'll give them that at home. That was an impressive win. But outside of that, I don't think our win against us was that impressive because I think we're going to match up way better. And plus, maybe we just fell apart. I mean, and then we did the fake punt. We were just in a massive hole. But it's you lost to the Giants. You got smoked by the Bucks. They couldn't stop anything in that game. You stuck out against the Panthers, and that was a legitimately close game. And it's you beat the Vikings, barely beat the Bears. There was nothing impressive down the stretch, especially considering the Bears was at home. To me, it's not that impressive. I think let's say they would have had a close game against Dallas and won. I think it may change the outlook on how people actually feel about the Packers hanging this year. Again, I could be a little biased. It's very possible. But the fact that they blew out the Cowboys and it was over at halftime, I think that can get caught in some minds like, yo, this team was on a different level, and I don't think they were.
Yeah, I mean, the way he operates, Jordan Love, he just shares the ball. Like if he were a guy that had one track mind and was locked on like their best receiver, and that's the only way he could execute is if that kid had a good game, I'm here for it. But he shares whatever. And then last year got to a point in the beginning of the season when he was playing pretty bad that they didn't trust him, so they kept doing a lot of stuff that we do with Jamos, end arounds with Weeks and Reed. They do a lot of like weird, funky stuff, just create offense. They still have that in the back pocket too. Plus, I think the receivers just take a natural like leap into like.
Okay, watch this. Okay, I hear what you're saying. I think a lot of it's schematic, and I mean you can't take that away from Matt LaFleur. Like you give him a lot of credit. He's been great with Packers for years. They win like 13 games every single season. I think that's a huge part of it because if I just went, and this is why I truly think that he was so much worse than man coverage, and they still had a couple plays in there that was their best plays because they were just tight window throws. Is because if you have pieces that can match and you could play in man, all of a sudden those reads that Matt LaFleur is getting open, that first look consistently, it goes away. And if you just took the personnel, if I just gave you the names, I said, okay, you're going to have our cornerbacks, Terran Arnold, first round pick, let's say Rakes, let's say Brian Branch, let's say Carlton Davis, you're going to have them and what they've done and what we believe they're going to be versus Romeo Doubs, Jaden Reed, Bo Melton, Malik Heath, Tavion Wicks, and you could say Christian Watson, but he doesn't really play. You would absolutely take that Lions group just based on what you know outside of what you saw last season. So my thing is like personnel wise, I just believe that we're much better in the way that we're going to match up. And two, I think that the NFL is a very matchup league. So I think there's certain games the Packers will cook them because they can't match up and everybody plays zone now. I think it's also the reason that we need to keep adding man beaters because there's when we struggle, like if you watch, like when we get shut out, it's the same coverage. It's either cover one or it's cover three, right? They play man and they put everything against the run. I think it's kind of the same thing for the Packers is that you can play that same way. And I don't think the Packers' O-line is nearly as good as our O-line. And I think they understand that. They could hide it, but I think they understand that based on the fact that they took Jordan Morgan with the first round pick because they know that their offensive line is on that level. That's how I look at it.
No, I think you definitely say like we match up a lot better against them this year than we did last year. But I'm just saying as a whole, the Packers regressing. I just don't see that as a thing. I get like in a matchup against us, like with us, but as a whole, like them regressing, I don't know. I hope I'm wrong. I pray I'm wrong.
Yeah, I hope you are too. I like it, man. Hey, that's the look. You know something's gonna happen.
Yeah,
you know someone's gonna swing. If Chicago goes up, there's a good chance that we're not gonna have three great teams in the division. I don't think it's gonna be us. I think Green Bay is the team that's got to go down. I think it just makes sense that they would take the step back last season. But you're right. Like I think Jordan Love is a really good quarterback. I think they got something there too, and it stinks. But at the same time, I just don't buy into their team as a whole. So I don't know. I think they got inflated after how they finished. We've been doing this for 2 years, Veezy. We've been at least a year and a half. We've been cooking teams. I mean, our record going back a year and a half has been. They had a nice little stretch where they still weren't even winning games like that. They still weren't even winning games like that. We were pounding teams second half of year two. They were sneaking by Carolina to end the season. That's how I'm looking at it. Like you had this one outlier game. You had one outlier game against Dallas and everything else. Like, okay, you had some good in there. But we were spoken teams year two. Like if you didn't match up with us, you knew it. Green Bay was not doing that to teams that didn't match up with them. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I think they're going to take a leap from that though. But I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, I mean, look, man.
Because we had a few games. We had a few games squeaking by teams that I get that obviously matchups. I agree with you on that one too. Like matchups matter most. But like Los Angeles, they weren't really a great team. We played a close one with them.
But it was defense.
Depending on how you look at them, I think they're a better team than people give them credit for it. I think they match up really, really well against us. But like we got lucky to win that first one, and obviously what happened the second time. New Orleans, they weren't really a good game. Weren't really a good team. But we kind of just squeaked by them, back home too. Like sometimes that's just how games go in the NFL. I mean, you can even look at the Minnesota game that we clinched the division in. It kind of came down to the fourth quarter. It shouldn't have, in my opinion. I thought we should have just destroyed them.
With the second one?
The first one against Minnesota.
Okay, wait. What was the score in the first one? You're talking about the clinch division. Okay, no, you're right. I forgot they played them both in the end of the season.
Yeah. When we clinched the division, it was like.
So we won that by 10. 20-30 was that one. So I would Okay, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm going to be completely honest. If we just look at this schedule, because you make it a strong point. If I just pull it up right now. So the way we end the season, let's take out playoffs. You're right. We beat the Vikings by nope. I'm looking at the wrong game. We beat the Vikings by 10 to win the division. Wait, no, that was the last game of the year. I'm sorry. We beat the Vikings by 6 to win the division. We had the pick, which was set up by, I feel like, our defense, the Justin Jefferson crazy catch. We had the fumble in there. Dallas beat us. So, you can point to that. We lost to Dallas. They beat Dallas. Again, that's why I think it's matchup, because we struggle against man. They got out of it against them. Smoke Broncos. The Bears got us. And, again, the Bears are going to be – that's why I think the Bears are going to be really good. I think they're going to be tight with everybody because of what they can do on defense.
Yeah.
The Saints won. Final score.
The way
the Saints won.
Problems.
Absolutely. But the Saints won, the final score was 1 by 5, but that game was never really close to me because it was they had that, remember they had that heave touchdown, which followed the flag that gave him a first down, which shouldn't have been. And then he just heaved, I think it was on 4th down, and it went right. It was, I think it was Jerry or something that was lined up to pick it, and then it went right over him. The Saints won, and then they scored the touchdown at the end, and it was what happened? And then our offense had to finish it off. But we were up by we were up by 12 at that game. We jumped on them early. I feel like that was a comfortable win. But then the Green Bay one we talked about, then the Bears one, which again, it was their defense and way to get back when they got out of coverage. I think the Chargers was close because again, our defense, we give up 38 points. We didn't stop Keenan Allen at all. It's almost like Dallas, we couldn't stop CeeDee Lamb. So it was the cornerback play consistently. That was a reason that a lot of these were even close. And I think we fixed that. That's what I'd say that. And then there's other games where it's if you didn't have that, maybe offensively, the game wasn't close.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, the reason why I brought it up is just the natural progression of a football season. You're gonna have some games where, you may be on paper and record wise way better than the team you're playing, but like you said, matchup wise, they might have your number that year. I mean, same way you talked about in 2021 or 2022 when we started steamrolling these teams in the back half, and we almost entered the playoffs that way. The game that kicked us out was the piss poor, sorry ass Carolina Panthers, and they beat the dog piss out of us. It's just. Yeah, I can't. The close games, I can't look at them and be I don't think they're that good because of it. Context always matters too. Who was hurt that game, what happened, what. That was a great point you made again in the Saints game because I totally forgot. Yeah, they did get that lucky ass touchdown from Jerry Jacobs, tipping it up and whoever caught it.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Oh, shit,
I would just say that I feel like the way that the Lions are built and how they would match up with the majority of the league is going to work better than the way that the Packers are built to work against the majority of the league.
No, we're a better team by far.
So that's why Packers are going to take a step back.
Because we're a better team.
Back. Yeah, because we're a better team. They're going to pull back easy. They're going to pull back. Hey, Carolina showed you. But in fairness, Carolina has good defense. Carolina has speed. At that time, they had J.C. Horn came back. And they had dudes that could play outside. Any team that I think can man up with that team,
Eric Brown.
Yeah, they're gonna make it competitive, man. I mean, we smoked the Panthers, but
they ran on us like it was freaking prom night. I don't even know what expression to use there.
This year we cooked the Panthers. Yeah, that year was bad.
And I needed that.
We did.
I needed that.
To get that right. Chat, where are y'all at with this? Over under Green Bay Packers. I think they're set at 9.5 wins.
Chat's going under.
Well, you already lost $20, so you might as well get it back. Let's put the under on this one. I think Chat's going over. I think most people think I'm kind of crazy. Yeah.
I mean, you are kind of crazy.
Bro, a lot of people believe that the Packers are it's either us or them in the Super Bowl representing the NFC next. A lot of people take the Packers just because, no one buys into golf.
In the Super Bowl?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, maybe this is mainstream stuff, but I've seen it so many times. People think the Packers are next up because of how they finished.
Nah, I mean, they're going to be good. I don't think they're going to be what Dallas wasn't a good team. I don't care. We just went over the schedule, the context of the teams they beat. None of them were above 500 outside of the referees gift wrapped them the game against us. They lost to every team above 500. I think it was going to be a blowout like that, but I bet on Green Bay to win that game. Yeah. But no, out of the NFC for me, it's also the Eagles.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think the Eagles are going to go back up this year. It was such an ugly finish, though. My God, I'm with you though. I think they're going to be good. They're going to be good because we talked about their coaching staff, and I think it's strong. Yeah, man.
I see the Packers being an annoying little brother, but I don't think Super Bowl.
People are saying, man. People are saying, oh, they got the next Aaron Rodgers. Hey, there's people that saying that.
It's good, but that's crazy. That's Aaron Rodgers is
It's
like
skipping.
all time great. This is like wild to say.
So what if I said this? Watch this. Arizona finishes with a better record than Green Bay. That's my bold take.
All right. Yep. We just
Hey, that's not crazy. That's not crazy though. Easy to think about. You don't think Arizona can win 9 games?
I think Green Bay's won 10.
Okay, but I said under, right? So like I think Green Bay's probably like 8 wins. So like 8-9 versus 9-8. That's possible.
Actually, you know what? We're here. Why not? Let's look at Arizona's schedule. I should probably be taking my ass home. We'll do this.
Yeah.
All right, here, let's go.
Let's hear it.
This is the Detroit Lions again.
All right.
Show me the Cardinals. All right. Oh, damn. They got Buffalo week 1 at Buffalo.
W. I'll play.
But you know what? Honestly, though, Deion, I'm not gonna call you crazy for that. The Arizona, I don't know. People look at the record and like know they were bad last year. They were a tough fucking team last year. Like you said earlier,
I'm saying
they were like us in 2021. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes.
Fuck it. I'm gonna go with you. Fuck it.
Okay. You looking at that schedule looking nice.
Week 2 Cardinals. I'm sorry, week 2 at home versus the Rams. Loss.
Yeah, it's probably a loss. They probably start 0-2.
Veteran Matthew Stafford gets the best of him after taking a loss to the Lions. He's pissed off about it. Week 3, they play Detroit Lions. Never heard of those guys. Loss.
Oh, dang. They're about to be 0-3. Okay, so they need to start cooking. But this is normal. This is what is going to happen.
1-2. Because we.
Okay, we give them Buffalo. I think they're going to come out slow, though. If it's like us, we start at 1-6, finish 9-8.
All right, so you have them 0-3 right now or 1-2?
Yeah, 0-3.
Okay. All right, next game, Commanders W.
Yes, there you go, 1-3. We're cooking.
All right, next game at San Fran.
That's L. But I will say they played San Fran tough last year. At the end of the year, they played them real tough.
Yeah. So they're 1-4.
They might get
next
that
game.
One. Yeah, 1-4.
Next game at Green Bay.
No, take that back. Actually, I want to say they beat San Fran because I think San Fran's taking a step back. I think they can beat San Fran.
He's like, wait, I need 9 wins. All right, all right.
No, they were on their neck though last year. 2-3. Okay. And then he said Green Bay. That's a dub. 3-3.
Oh no, 2-3. You're right. 2-3.
Green Bay's a dub.
Next
Green Bay's at home, right?
That's at Green Bay. But it's in October.
No, that's actually tricky. Yeah, you're right. Okay, go dub. 3-3. We're rolling.
Then they're at home against the Chargers.
That's easy money. 4-3. Oh, actually, no, take that back. That's a loss. I forgot they made changes. That's a loss. 3-4. It's all good.
Then they're at Miami. Mike McDaniels and the boys.
That'll be good. That's a win, though. That's a win, though. Yeah, because they can't dominate them up front. Yeah.
What's the record right now?
4-4, I think.
The next one's at home against Chicago.
That's a win, yeah. 5-4.
Okay. Next one's against the New York Jets at home.
I would say that's a loss. Hang on to help there. 5-5.
All right, then they're at Seattle.
That's a win. 6-5.
They're at Minnesota.
That's a win. 7-5.
Then they're at home against Seattle.
That's a loss. We'll split those. 7-6.
Okay. Then they're at home against New England.
That's a W. 8-6.
Carolina W.
W. 9-6. Knocking on the door. Then LA.
Then LA. And then
that's a loss. And that'll be a loss. We'll split 9-8.
So I just don't have them. You got them beating Chicago?
Yeah. Chicago. Come on now.
I don't know. Kyler Murray, all that cute's just gonna fly against Chicago.
Hey, but they can run though. That's the only thing I would buy. I think they can run the ball. I think they can run the ball, and he can maybe minimize those pass rushers a little bit if he can take off. Plus, they got receivers, bro.
That back half.
They got dudes.
So easy.
Marvin Harrison and Michael Wilson can go win against those dudes outside. I'd bet on that. And then Trey McBride cooking.
Jalen Johnson and Jaquan Brisker back there.
That ain't a problem. Jalen Johnson's overrated. Jalen Johnson and I got paid. We got paid. I think Jalen Johnson got way overrated, bro. Way overrated. I think the move, personally, I think the move for Rasul Douglas by Buffalo was better than paying Jalen Johnson to go trade for him.
I think it works well in their system, though.
Which one, Douglas or Johnson?
Johnson.
I hear you. I think so too. But I also think that they have like the young guys that have played well, where it's like they didn't need to pay that money. I mean, they don't really have it going anywhere else, so you might as well pay it, I guess. But I'm not saying it. Okay, I should say it's not a bad thing that they paid him. It makes sense not paying anybody. But I don't think he's a top corner in the league. I don't think that's a thing.
What's a better division, AFC South or AFC North?
Ooh, AFC South. I'd say the South.
I was thinking so too.
Yeah, that's a tough division. Depends on the Titans.
All right, I'm gonna get going.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you joining, man. We kind of rolled pretty long here. This should be recorded. It says uploading right now, and actually, I think it's going to send to your StreamYard account once it's done. So I think you'll actually get it. Yeah.
Should I log in?
Yeah. Are you not logged in? Oh, okay, he's gone. Wait, he was logged in. Why is his name that? Chat, are we talking crazy? Kyler will be hurt by week 8. Dang. Well, I hope not. I'm not taking that into account. That'd be tough. There's only one preseason game? And no, that can't be right. Is that right? Oh, snap. There is only one preseason game. Wait. Or is that just... Hold up. Is this a new thing? Yo, chat, is there only one preseason game? Man, if that's a thing, that's crazy. It's kind of hype. I do like preseason. There's 3? Okay. It does show on Google that there's only 1. I feel like I would have known that. Okay. We got 3. Okay. It shows up as 1.
I pressed log in. Yeah.
I think you're logged into something because it's, or did you just type that in as your name?
Yeah, I put log in and then that's what happened.
So you're in now?
Yeah, I am. I know what happened. Or I think I have an idea of something.
Oh, okay. Appreciate you visiting with the 2-piece. Giants, Chiefs, Steelers. Got you. Okay. It is weird. Maybe it's just showing the home game. Maybe Chiefs are home or something. All right, Chad, we're gonna get out of here, man. Unless Easy, are you good? Are you?
No, I have to actually give me. Let me.
Yeah.
Why do I have these? I'm clearing space on my thing just in case I upload your stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's gonna.
Okay.
Sorry. I'll hurry up.
Hey, that is a question for Houston. I'm with you there. I think the Colts are gonna be legit though. Titans might be rough. That's possible. I think the Colts are gonna be good though. Is he healthy?
Because it says
and the Jags. Bro, people forget, man. The Jags were running things until Trevor went down, man. I think they were 8-2, but they may have been 8-3.
I say that all the time, and it makes me so like people try shit on Trevor Lawrence, and I get that like last year actually was rough for him, but he was hurt a lot last year.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, he has been just playing through stuff, but then even that, they were still winning games, man. Like I think they came out kind of slow, right? And then they just started rolling. I think that's pretty well rounded. Crazy Clown, my man. I'm ready for the Texans game. Yeah, me too. I'm ready for all of them, man.
Buy some cars for me so I can afford to go to that one because I really want to. If not, you gotta hit up the Reach Report. Like, hey, we'll vlog the whole thing.
That'd be fire. No, that'd be fire. I would love to go to a Texas game because that'd be sick actually.
Detroit Lions versus Texans in Texas.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that.
I know you like a big Dion. Everything's bigger in Texas too, my dog. I'm just saying.
Well, you know.
Well.
Yeah. Hey, I do have a cowboy hat. Look, I'm not gonna say nothing to that. Man, yeah, man, we appreciate y'all joining. Easy. Are you still deleting stuff?
Yeah, good. I should be good now.
Okay, I just don't want to hold you up. You take your time, man. I just don't want to keep you here.
I can't believe
what else am I gonna say?
Why would I never delete this stuff? What is wrong with me?
Hey, also, why Easy's doing that, man? Yo, we dropped the video this morning, 2 a.m.
What video?
The Terry on yeah, it was supposed to be last night. The Terry on Art video is out. So if y'all haven't seen it, I know it's long. Don't be intimidated, okay? I know it's long.
Hey, pause.
Hey, yo. yeah, this thing is going off the rip. No, but like what was like? Oh yeah. The first comment I had a comment spotlighted, and he said, "Look, man, it's going like rapid fire fast." And I was like, that's not the comment I expected. So him saying that should tell you, like, nah, it's not even, it doesn't even feel long. Plus, if y'all are watching like hold up, let's be real now. All right. I don't know what TV's doing. For some reason, every TV show now is like an hour and a half. All right, easy. I know you've noticed this. I don't know why it's a thing now. Hey, TV shows, each episode is longer than a dang movie. So if you're going to watch a TV show, you might as well watch the episode because you'd be done and you'd still have 40 minutes. Okay. Hey, take the trash out.
Oh, it's only 20 minutes? That's nothing.
No, it's not. It's 50 minutes. But if the movie, a TV show is an hour and a half, they had 50 minutes, boom, bang, we're out.
Yeah, there's sex scenes in TV shows, though. We're adults.
So what does that mean? Are you saying you're skipping it, so you're making it shorter?
You just need to put in some sex scenes, and maybe people would, they'd watch a little longer.
That's what it's missing? That's what it's missing?
Yes. Whatever video.
Hey, that's,
no, to pour that one out. Yeah.
Yo, that tearing up, it is wild, bro. Yo, you'd have to have timestamps, bro, in this 2654, bro. It gets crazy. That's actually wild.
Terry on Arnold film breakdown.
Yo, no.
Yeah, Terry on Arnold video crazy.
Oh man. Yo.
Hey, Dion broke that thing down in that video. I'm just saying.
Oh, it's that, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh. Oh man, that's crazy. Let's get it. Hey, yo. No, chat though, like on the real with the bye week, man. Me and Easy touched it. Like I don't think I can judge it until we know what happens. If we're at week 4 and we need it, it might be beautiful. It might be a blessing. Maybe it's also a situation where, dang, this stinks. No one's hurt. I don't know. I struggle to judge it until we know, but I hear it. Because most years it's like week 5 or we had the one year that's like normal. I hear you. But they gave us a ton of primetime games, and that I'm on board with. I understand first year was cool. They're like, hey, man, every game's at 1. We have this consistency. As a fan, that's trash. Like they're scheduling it. It's not fun. No one's hyped. I mean, I'm hyped up at 1 o'clock, but there's something different about primetime football, man. It just does something different. Okay. I know it's on, but don't be intimidated. So start on that one. We got to bury the Cowboys. Why won't the league let us host Cowboys? It's a good question. I don't know.
Great pitcher.
Probably so they can cheat. Justin from North Carolina is a great pitcher.
So you cheat without a referee losing their life leaving the game.
Yeah, they can definitely get away with some stuff if you put it on the road.
Let that happen in Detroit. I'm just saying.
But also, it'll be. You know what though? They're gonna be so many fans there. So if you do it in Dallas, you're gonna be able to sell more tickets. You do it in Detroit, you're gonna sell out. You do it in Dallas. I mean, you might. You can really fill that place up. Now, I mean, do you guys see the draft, bro? That thing was insane. The amount of Lions fans that were there.
Yeah,
there'd be people going crazy for that. Shoot, season tickets are sold out. Yeah.
Cowboys, man. All right, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to get going and watch that.
All right, Easy.
By myself.
By myself. Hey, man. You know what? You don't have to watch a video. If you don't watch a video, don't watch a video. Hey, man. Easy, I appreciate you joining. I'm not gonna put you on the spot, but just real quick, top of your head.
Yeah. 7.
Where does Jared Goff rank?
Oh.
Take that. We'll take that.
Right.
No, we'll take that. It's a good.
Might log off of this one. I don't
know. 7 sounds legit. 7 sounds. I was
Lotion to watch that.
Whoa! Hold up. Okay, it's just Terry Arnold video. Okay. No, Easy. I appreciate you joining me. We're gonna get out of here, and see you guys again soon, man. Schedule release. We out.